So in this WordPress video, I'm going to show you how you can add a home page to your WordPress website. So like most WordPress websites, it probably looks something similar to this at first, where it's just a blog showing your latest post. But if you have maybe a business that you want to create a page for, or if you just want to display something different for your blog homepage, then I'll show you how you can create kind of a different layout to your homepage and not show your latest posts. So what I've started creating is this page, which I called homepage. And if you view this page, this is what it looks like. So I just have a slideshow here. I have some text, a few call to actions in 3 columns, and some of my latest posts. So I'll show you how to create all those elements. And for now, I'm going to show you how you create this page to be your default home page. So right now, if I go home, I see my latest post, but instead I want to go to this home page. So what you do is you go to your settings and click on reading. And by default, it will show you latest posts, but now I want to create, I want to default to a static page, which will be my home page. And I've also want to show my blog on a page I called blog. So actually I have I'll show you what that looks like before I save this. So on all my pages, I have a page called blog. And once you create a page, it doesn't really look like anything. It's kind of blank. But if I save this right now, and I refresh that blog page, now you'll see my latest posts on that blog page. And when I go home, you'll see my home page. So now let's go through all the elements on this page. So first of all, we have this slider on the home page. So this is just a basic slider I created with a plugin and just shows a bunch of images. So I have another video where I've gone through some slideshow options that you can create on your posts and pages. This one is using Meta Slider. And once you've activated that plugin, if you go to your dashboard, you'll see this Meta Slider link at the bottom here. So that's where you create your slider, and it gives you a short code that you add to your homepage. So I'll send you a link to more video about that. After that, I just created a heading and some text, and I've also, if you don't see options here for different headings, make sure you have this visual editor toolbar toggle selected so you can see more options for text. And then in the next section of my page, I created this column with 3 different icons. So I created the icon using an online tool called Canva that you can use to create different banners and icons. And to put them in a column, I'm using this plugin called the Lightweight Grid Columns plugin. So if you install and activate that, I'll show you how to use it. I'll just actually delete this whole section here. And once you have that plugin installed, you'll see this little icon here which says Add Columns. So if you select that, then you have different options for adding a column. And what I like about this plugin is it gives you different sizes over your desktop, your iPad, and your mobile. So you can actually control the width of your columns on different mobile devices. So I want 3 columns, so I'm going to say 33%, and I'm going to keep 33% on my iPad, and then once I get to a mobile phone, I would like it at 100%. So that's column 1. Now I'm going to add column 2, 33, 33, and 100. And column 3, and I'm going to select last row here. Okay, so now if I save this and refresh my page, now you'll see I've taken out those icons and I have my 3 columns here. Okay, and now I'm going to replace this text with my icons. So that's just simply grabbing the icons. I'm showing a thumbnail. I'm not linking right now. I'm going to add links later. And there, I've added my 3 icons. Okay, and I click update and refresh the page, and those are my 3 icons. Now you notice they're a little bit off to the side. That's because there is a there's kind of like a column, 3 columns, and these images are left aligned. So to get them to properly center, if you select the image and then click on the align center icon, it looks really weird in the visual editor, but trust me, it's actually doing what it's supposed to. And click on update, then refresh, and those now display properly and centered. Okay, then the last thing I have on this page is a really cool plugin that grabs my latest posts. And this is a really long name. It's called Query Posts by Category and Display Posts on a Page in a Grid Layout Without Coding. And I'll have a link to that in my post. So once you activate this, and you can do different queries to display maybe posts from a certain category. If you're maybe a food blogger and you want to display your latest recipe posts, then you can put that on your home page. So once you activate that, you'll see this content views settings page. Is that it? I think that's it. Yes, that's it. And then click on all views, and you can create kind of different queries for your latest posts. I just called this latest posts, and I'll just get in here so you can see the options. This is kind of neat. They show you different layouts as a collapsible list. And here I can click on update preview to see what that looks like. So you can show your posts like this. Here's a scrollable list, which maybe doesn't display totally good here. Or here's the grid that I was using in this example. And yeah, you have different options here. Your thumbnail size, where you want to show an excerpt, if you want to show a full post. And once you have saved that, you'll see at the top left this green box here, and that's the short code. So you just copy that short code, Control C, and then you go to your home page. Where do I have it? I'll just get back in here like this, and you'll see that I copy and pasted that short code down here. And yeah, so that's how you can create a home page for your WordPress website.